Well, we're back, and it seems we are very close to completing this mission. And I do mean very close because, well, our party is, well, right where we need to be. Now, usually what happens here is that, depending on where you might be positioned. I remember when I was doing my practice run, I was far away from where Blade was, and try as he might, as he did, excuse me, try as he might, he couldn't last that long, not without assistance. Now, I feel the closer we are, the better off we can actually, the better off Blade's chances will become. I just love how Blade's moveset is developed in this game. It's just so badass. There we go. The good thing about Tekkaman Blade is he can regenerate. Every turn, he can regenerate. At least in this game, it has two big what-ifs. The first one is, what if Tekkaman Blade turned evil? And two, what if Miyuki actually survived? all these questions and more throughout this Let's Play. We're fighting space cockroaches, people. Space cockroaches. Oh, I love that critical. Whew. That's Hurricane! It's what it feels like I'm fighting. Space cockroaches. Big, nasty space cockroaches. And we got full Tekker. Oh shit, really? Oh, this ought to be good. I get to say this. Golden Tekka! Well, I'm liking how this turnout is. Closer you are, the better off you are. Now, for those who actually want to see the entirety of the following series being shown here in this game, I will provide a link for where you can actually see the entire series as a whole. Knuckles, connect! Because because of a friend of mine, fellow peer, and fellow peer, Ryu from Breath of Fire showed me a site, and while I was searching through said site, I actually found a few anime I've been wanting to see for years, but never got the chance to because the anime is very old and at the same time, they are very hard to find. So what I did was, I actually made a list of how many anime I could spot, and at the same time, plan on seeing during my break. My end count was 20. And I have to say, I'm glad he turned me on to that site. Because I swear to God, I'm going to be watching a lot of anime. And some anime, of course, have not been seen since, say, Crunchyroll. Beautiful. Will he make it, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, yes, he can make it. You see what I mean about his regeneration? He can regen for quite some time after a turn. Consider Tekkaman Blade like Ghost Rider. Yoink! Yoink! He uses the power, but he never let the power use him. Oof. Tekka! It's a shame that I'm doing everything in the morning. And when I do upload this stuff, it'll probably be somewhere around, somewhere in the evening. But that's how it is sometimes. that big blast is always going to be critical. Really? Oh! 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 That was bound to happen, but you know what? That's okay. Attacks like that are enough to beat me. I can't die yet! Looks like he was shut down. Really? Can you recover him? Isn't that a little reckless at the moment? I'll continue tracking him for the time being, though. Well, in that case... Tenkai Beam! Tenkai Finger! Love that countercut. Shodenchi! Yo-yo! Well, there's not much left here. Twin Lancer! With the 1, the 2, and the triple shank! And the Combatler team level again. Let's just go get this one little... that little piece of shit over there. Remember, folks, repairing is good. that's what you want. That's what you get. Jodenshi Oyo, Jodenshi Tatsumaki, Jodenshi Spin. No aliens detected. Really? What about that humanoid from earlier? Still within trafficking. It appears to be adrift. Recover him! Someone bring him back to the ship! What the hell is that thing? What's the matter? It's just the thing I picked. What the hell? No way! He's a human?! Who is this guy? And that's what I want to know, too! There was a flash of light just a second ago, and now this guy is lying here. Where'd that humanoid creature go? I think this calls for a little investigation. It can't be! That means... So he's really a human? Hey, Aki! Don't get too close to him! It's alright. He seems very weak. Someone call Dr. Elizabeth. Daisaku, please take him to the infirmary. Why do I have to carry him? Updates. Like I said, I do this stuff early in the morning. This is what happens. My, what an uproar that was. In the end, the monster turned out to be human. I wonder what kind of technology he used. So, who or what was that guy exactly? We don't know. Yeah, we've got some questions we want to ask too. I see. Hey, Chief Mechanic! Make sure to take the utmost care when maintaining my machine, alright? Just leave it to me. Let me see here. Ooh, is this a new model frame? The head's different too, and the generators are so compact and the plating. Why, it's as smooth as a baby's behind. Will you drop dead? But on our little SD's Lay's model, they already made the obsolete. That's kind of sad, actually. A simple misunderstanding in the 8 months since you disappeared. The F-Sphere has undergone a host of changes that includes the appearance of an alien threat, among other things. What? After we disappeared on Mars, how many months did you say? We lost all contact with you on Mars 8 months ago. It's been almost 9 months since you departed from the moon. During that time, the war raged on without you. Why does it seem so strange that they would roll out a new model of Vesalius in the meantime? But 8 months? How can that be? Oh, it's been going on since Super Robot R and D. Probably A. Probably OG as well. Oh hell, it's been going on in this series for I don't know how long. Time constraints are a mystery, even to me. That's right, how could that happen? Allow me to explain. When we entered the tulip, we observed photons and Bohr particles enlarging a boson. For the moment, we'll refer to this phenomenon as boson jumping. The boson jump is capable of transporting mass through space, but it's dangerous to our bodies. The most obvious problem is that sending physical matter through space via tulip results in a jump that doesn't necessarily follow the flow of time. You know, like the TARDIS.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that must be it. The key was the crocus. Noel said that the ship seemed like it had arrived on Mars a long time ago, and he was more right than he knew. When it was swallowed up by the tulip back in the Earth sphere, the crocus arrived on Mars via a time axis situated long before we set out.
Correct. Based on these facts, it's no wonder that Nadesico entered the Earth sphere 8 months later. Best to just leave the details to the researchers. What the hell? Oh, hello, Dr. Elizabeth. How is he? Still unconscious. To be perfectly honest, however, he's incredibly similar to an Earthling. Maybe he's a being from a similar situation to Aegis. I just don't know what to do.
Aw, jeez. There's way too much we don't know anything about.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for waiting. I made contact with Nergal HQ. Indeed, it appears that 8 months have passed. During that time, the state of affairs in the Earth sphere has changed significantly. The Planet Federation war still rages on. However, soon after ZAFT began its surface landing operation, those aliens we just encountered appeared from nowhere. Since ZAFT is splitting its resources to fight both these new aliens and the Jovian lizards, the war has reached a stalemate. At first, ZAFT deployed neutron jammers, followed by their newest weapons known as mobile suits. Oh, I'm feeling it. Their intention was to force surrender after gaining the upper hand. But alas, 'twas not to be. That definitely doesn't sound good. What about the Gradosians?
Of course, since we confirmed Gradosian forces mixed human Jovian lizards in their plan to attack Earth, the ways we passed along. Nergal will warn the Federation, plan, and anti-Federation states. They must be in quite the uproar over the announcement, I'm sure.
I see. Thank you very much. Naturally, we didn't have much of a choice after listening to your tale, after all. We're busy trying to suss out their invasion plans as we speak. Both the plans and the Federation are beset by their own host of problems. However, it seems there's a group of individuals sowing hatred towards the coordinators. And their actions are already beginning to bear fruit. It's a shame. But it appears that asking the Earth to unite and battle the Gradosians as a whole is perhaps asking a little too much. That said, our fine company will do its best to assist. I believe in you.
This is great, Eiji! You finally achieved your goal!
What a shock! So the Jovian lizards were nothing more than weapons, and the real enemy was hidden this entire time. Like we needed another threat besides the plant war and the recent alien invasion. You may not have heard about it just yet, but those aliens have already made it to the Earth's surface. Those who evade interception burrow deep underground and grow into those bizarre foliage, you might say. There are entire forests of the damn things. Since they've shown no immediate threat to humanity, however, we've opted to let sleeping plants lie for the time being. Plants? Sounds creepy. Alright. We should also tell you about our current situation. Definitely, because of the dire circumstances across the Earth sphere, Nergal has dropped its policy of neutrality and is openly assisting the Federation on a united front. And before I forget again, that means the Nadesico has been incorporated into the UEFA. The details still need to be sorted out, however. The Federation, huh? Doesn't that mean we'll be marching to the beat of of total creeps? Let me see. The Federation, huh? Doesn't that mean we'll be marching to the beat of total creeps? That crusty creep, Colbert, for example. Why the hell would we accept that? Weren't you even listening, dumbass? Didn't you hear how messed up the Earth sphere is right now? The Federation and the plants are waging war. There's no time for fellow humans to be fighting. This has been happening for decades. Nothing has changed since. Yeah, but we can't exactly do much about it at this point, right? Does that mean we're all soldiers now? No, not quite. Because we just got back, we'll only be assisting them for the time being. Mars. What about Mars? The Grilosian army has conquered the entire planet. Do you actually think we can attack them again in triumph? Trying again now that there aren't any survivors is an utterly futile gesture. It seems sound from a strategic viewpoint, but weren't one of them two then? If you don't feel like it, feel free to get off the ship. Contracts have changed, but the decision is still yours to make. Hey, wait a sec, what about us? We only take along as free agents, right? Indeed, since your original mission is over, you're all free to return from whence you came. Excellent work. Still, being tossed out here will be a real problem. We will do no such thing, of course. We'll be heading to the neutral satellite colony Heliopolis first to get some repairs done. Let me just go back. We will do no such thing. Of course, we'll be heading to the neutral satellite colony Heliopolis first to get some repairs done on the Nadesico. You'll be able to arrange transport to the Earth's surface from there. We depart to the Eastern Asia after that, and everyone has permission to stay on the ship until we get there. What a relief, roger that! That's it then. We'll stay here until we get to the surface. After that, we're returning to the Research Institute. What about you? I'll be jumping ship at Heliopolis. No joke. After all, I got into this mess to avoid getting captured by the UEFA in the first place, didn't I? Why the hell would I want to keep going? Besides a war? Those coordinators? They aren't humans like us. They're not like the aliens or the Gradosians. Yeah, tell me about it. I was just wondering what you're planning to do now. Toya, are you serious? We managed to get this far so you and Tenkaichi are safe. I hope you understand, Orb's a neutral country, so I'm sure you'll be safe there. Wait, Toya! Am I wrong? The UEFA will look into Tenkaichi and the rest of you, so you're better off coming with me. There's nowhere else we can run now. That's true, but what about us? Mr. Shun. It's not that I don't care what happens to you, but what I do know is that if you don't get off the ship with me, they're going to do all sorts of tests and stuff to you. Somehow, well, I've grown to like you three. I really don't want to part with you as if we were total strangers. I wish we could do more, but don't worry about that. You'll be treated as part of Nagal's staff. Even if you're presently under the Army's command, they won't lay a finger on you. That's why you can rest easy, but in exchange, I get stuck with the Nadesico fighting for the UEFA. I don't see how it can be any worse. I'm not sure why you're causing such commotion, but I just thought I'd let you know that I hold a great deal of respect for you, or at least what I've heard about you. Aren't you the robot pilot who makes use of a peculiar control scheme? What are you trying to... Sorry, kiddo, but Nagal had to submit that kind of data as part of the condition for the ceasefire. Sure, you should probably just give up already. Nagal tried their hardest to hold on to your private information. Yeah, you insist. I have to choose then? Think of it however you like. That's just how the Earth's sphere is right now. Remember, though, as Ben Parker said, the great Ben Parker, with great power comes great responsibility, my friend. You have until we get to Heliopolis to take it over. And so, we are now entering Heliopolis dock. The crew has permission to go ashore as soon as the captain finishes anchoring the ship. For details, consult your communicators. Have a nice vacation, everyone.
What? They're letting the crew go in the middle of repairs? What's the point of leaving us on standby then? Boy, that's cruel.
Since this is neutral ground, we don't have to worry about the Plant Federation war. But there are still the Gradosians and those other aliens to think about. The ground crew's day off has been grounded. Well, if we're getting permission to leave, let's make sure to paint the town red. Yeah! We just went through a lot, but now we can finally kick back and relax.
We also left the moon as soon as we arrived. We didn't get to go shopping. I'm looking forward to this. Anne, are you coming too? It's been months since we went shopping.
I don't know if I can. If you're worried about AG, don't worry, he'll be fine. We all have our mission, so just remember that we're in this together. Sayaka! Don't tell me you're going to drag me along too!
What are you talking about, Koji? Of course I am!
Doctor, Aki, get ready to depart. Where are you guys going? To a branch of the OSDG. We haven't had a chance to report the events on Mars to the Chief. And there are some things he's sure to want to look into. We also need to get more information about the aliens. If it weren't for this, we'd be going shopping with you, of course.
Sorry, but
we've work to do. The aliens, those guys we fought earlier? Just what were those things anyway? For sure. We gotta discover their true intentions. Aki, just tell me if you want anything, and I'll be sure to buy it for you.
Why, yes, thank you. You're a lifesaver, Chizuru.
Meanwhile, on the ZAFT battleship, Vesalius and Naga's warship is docked.
There's no mistake about it. Before the war broke out, they fought the UFA and headed for Mars. We discovered it was missing after the fact.
It's the warship equipped with phase transition engines. The Nadesico. They've returned in one piece, then. It appears I truly am an unfortunate man. No. Perhaps this is a stroke of good luck instead.
Commander, I know that's a natural ship, but aren't they hostile to the Federation?
Nagal and the Federation have joined forces. Once it returns, that ship will probably join forces with the UFA. Yes, the warship Nachiko is our enemy. Still, to go to and return from Mars just like that, those naturals are certainly a frightful enemy. Something wrong, Arthur and Zaba? You seem troubled. That's a neutral colony. The consul's reply won't be slow to arrive, right? No, it will. I've already informed them of my plans. Besides, Orb was the one who broke the agreement in the first place. There's also the matter of what's inside Morgan Dorote. So much for a supposed neutral colony. That's right, I said Morgan Rote. If we leave them be, we may end up paying the price with our lives. But the citizens of Heliopolis will be...
Ha! They're only paying for their own mistakes. They're the ones at fault.
The Gauls worship Nadesico and the Federation's new mobile weapons. We must deal with them at once. With all these things happening, with the Radam, the Gradosians, and a new plot taking place, what will happen then? And what exactly will be going on afterwards? Find out in the next exciting episode of Let's Play Super Robot Tyson J. I certainly hope you have been enjoying the series, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, this is Pookie87, the Tenkaichi of Gaming, and I'll see you around next time. Until then, Tenkai Muso!